Hey, what's up guys? Daz and PetZergling here, and this is the third game between Stork and JangBi for the MSL semifinals. JangBi up 2-0 so far. In pretty good games. I mean, especially the last one was a really close game. It could have gone either way up until just a little last bit of the game. And just a couple pivotal moves from JangBi that really turned the game in his favor. His arbiter usage was really excellent, and Stork making a really unwise engagement. After killing one of JangBi's bases, he then proceeded to take on JangBi's army, and that didn't really go well for him. But other than that, it was a really intense game, a really close game, and both of these guys have shown that they can play and hang with each other in the late game and have intense kind of late game battles. And I think Stork's control was actually better in that game for the most part, but he was a little economically behind. He did make that one bad engagement, and the Arbiters totally sealed the deal for JangBi. The Arbiters was really what did it for him. So maybe if Stork had gotten Arbiters, who knows, we might have seen a different game. But anyway, this is the Carthage, and this map is completely different from the first two maps we've seen played in this series. A much more a lot more potential for cheese here. Anyway, sync it up here. 1-0, and Ro4. A lot more potential for cheese on this map. It's more of an open map. There isn't a lot of bridges to control. There are some kind of high ground, low ground areas, but there is definitely some potential for shenanigans on this map. It's a two-player map, and also there is no ramp, and the natural is not totally wide open, but it's got a good amount of space. So it's a pretty good map for aggression, despite the base distances. Yeah, it's wide enough that you can get a good amount of Dragoons in there, that you can easily natural bust on this map. There's no cliff beside it for people to put Dragoons on, so it's definitely a decent map for natural busting, and it's a decent map for attacking mains as well. We might see more aggressive style play here, we might not, who knows. Strangely, moving out a probe that had a mineral patch in it, we don't see that too often. Looks like, who is that? That's JangBi is actually 8 scouting. Oh, that's pretty unique. You don't see that too often in PvP anymore these days. Maybe he's worried about a proxy gate from Stork or some kind of cheesy play. That's probably what's going on. Otherwise, I don't see why he would send that scout out so early, especially on a two-player map where you know you're going to scout your opponent on your first try. Even with a 10 scout, you're definitely going to get in there in plenty of time. Yeah,
right, but at the same time, it doesn't surprise me because this has to be a really scary position for both of these players. You know, granted, one being on Carthage, a real cheese potential map out of all 4 maps rather in the series. This has to be the cheesiest map possible. It looks like a one-gate tech from Stork. And at the same time, we have JangBi who's up 2-1. So, JangBi, better pylon! Oh my god. He didn't get it. That was close. Better pylon! Oh my god. I can't believe he's not getting that. That is crazy. Yeah, really. He just did a perfect job ushering that pro boy, and then he didn't get it. You can see Stork playing perfectly safe there. And I'm surprised he didn't make an anti-matter pylon. That's a really dangerous place.
I was thinking to myself.
And Stork really needs to put his second pylon now. Right, and at the same time, there's that also. So JangBi putting down the anti-matter pylon, and core first for Stork, and JangBi is still harassing. And this is a really tense moment for both players. JangBi going in for the matter pylon. Is he going to get it? He gets the matter pylon.
Wow. What a great matter pylon from JangBi, man. He had such a tiny window spin, just snuck that in there. And that really sucks for Stork. I mean, he got 3 probes trapped. It's a 2-patch matter pylon. That really hurt. I'm with you, man. I'm surprised that he didn't go for an anti-matter pylon here, especially considering it's a 2-patch matter pylon map. His Zelo is a little behind, so I mean that matter pylon's definitely gonna hurt. It's gonna be a while before he takes that out. JangBi's let it finish, so Stork has to kill the thing. And just look at Stork's probes; they're going all over the place, taking a really long way around. I mean, this sucks for him.
That hurts.
Yeah, especially, I mean, it's a third game, and he's down 2-0. I mean, this has really got to suck for Stork. It's got to be.
I thought he was gonna try and go for it again.
Yeah, so did I. You know, if Stork got that probe now, oh my god, he's going for it again. If he gets this again. But you know what? There were no probes in there. There was a probe mining.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
He got the probe.
Yeah, the probe is dead. So that's good for Stork. I mean, that's at least something. He might be economically behind, but now JangBi has to worry a lot more about what Stork is doing. And you know, it would be good for Stork to capitalize on this, to do something. I mean, go for a 1-gate robo, go for DTs, go for a quick expansion, 3-gate, do something. You know what I mean? You're economically behind and you have the opportunity. You're down 2-0. I think that's really what you should do at this point in the time. I mean, take every advantage that you can. Try to.
What is he doing with that probe? Stork, it looks like he's setting out a probe, but he still has the probe in JangBi's base though. He's going to the upper right. I think he's doing the same thing he did in the destination game, where he had that kind of random ass probe just sitting there, and he hit it and then ran it into the expansion. So Stork looks like he's gonna expand here, and oh my God, he's building a pylon there.
What the hell is he gonna do?
So it looks like he is really taking the option.
And go for
I guess, and it seems like a good move, especially if JangBi goes for the expansion. And JangBi's been pretty aggressively expanding both of these 2 games, but unfortunately for Stork, JangBi's going 2-gate robo, and there's the gateway. Oh my God, 2 gateways out for Stork. So Stork he's not going to build a 3rd gateway, is he?
Scout this? He's running around with a probe.
Look at that probe.
If JangBi scouts this, he's cheating. That is ridiculous. No, no way. What the hell?
Oh my God.
What? Oh my God, he's gonna scout it. I can't believe it.
Oh.
I'm fucking stunned.
Look at Stork.
Wow,
oh my God.
What game sense from JangBi. I can't even believe it. And he's forced to cancel all 3 of those, and that hurts. That's setting Stork even farther behind.
Oh.
Wow, I can't believe JangBi predicted that. What a crazy baller. Like, I just can't even believe it. That's some incredible game sense. And I mean, if he goes on to win the series, which he probably will, I mean, all credit goes to him. That was an incredible move. I don't even know what to say about that. I just feel bad for Stork. I mean, it seems that would have completely worked. It's a great map to do this kind of build on, but JangBi just predicted it completely. But you know what? I mean, that might be a factor of JangBi losing his probe early. He gets paranoid because he's playing in the dark. And at this point, JangBi still doesn't have a lot of scouting information. He doesn't know whether Stork's taking his natural. He doesn't know what Stork is doing in his main. So JangBi is still playing a little bit blind here, but getting those gateways, scouting that is just a huge advantage. Stork's going for a 3-gate. He's probably still going to go for a natural bust, but it's going to be hard for him because the bases are really far away and JangBi is a little bit ahead. As you can see, JangBi already has a shuttle out, whereas Stork does not have a shuttle out. So JangBi's going to have his Reavers ahead. And JangBi got an observer out now, so once he gets that observer out, he's going to know what Stork is up to. Stork's got a probe there, but I don't see why he would take his natural when he went 3-gate. I mean, I don't know why you would go 3-gate and then take your natural. Okay, the probe is moving out. He's probably going to use that probe to scout. Really, I think he'd be better off just mining with that fucking thing. What do you need to scout for if you're going to go 3-gate? I mean, you're pretty much forced to attack either way. Looks like he's trying.
Do you think he just had the idea? He was like, wait, what if JangBi's doing that to me?
Well, I don't think he would even really have to worry about it, considering he's going 3-gate robo. I think he'd be okay either way, but I don't know. I mean, if he finds the gateways and they're there, it's an advantage to him anyway, because then he can just kind of kill them anyway and trap the
He probably realized that too. He was probably considering expanding after he canceled that the 700 gateways at the top of the map, but decided against it. And JangBi just playing so hyper safe. This is unbelievable. The first 2 games, JangBi, even though it wasn't like cheese, really, it was still somewhat risky, and he could have been punished, I think. Maybe not so much in the destination game, but definitely the first game. And now JangBi going observer before Reaver, 2-gate robo, just real safe play overall. And you usually see this on maps like this. You either see crazy triple-gate proxy from Stork, and Stork doesn't have anything, and he doesn't have the observer in JangBi's base to spot it. And JangBi's going to run right in here, and this is going to be terrible for Stork. He doesn't have an expansion to pull probes to or anything. No way to defend it. Stork, he didn't. The Dragoon isn't even going. Here comes the shuttle moving in. The Reaver drops the.
Oh, fuck, 7 probes. Oh my God, there's an 8th probe. Oh my God, another 2. Wow, this could not be any worse for Stork. Everything is just going badly for him. You know what? I mean, his only hope now is if he can catch this shuttle, but it's just not going to happen. He's got the speed upgraded. And that was another great move by JangBi, getting speed on that shuttle. I mean, if you're going to harass, it's absolutely worth it to get speed. Oh, he might catch it still. Oh no. again, there's the shuttle speed coming into play. If he didn't have shuttle speed, he would have lost that. And that would have given Stork a great chance to attack him and do some damage. As it is, Stork's only got 1 Reaver to JangBi's 2 Reaver. And JangBi's got more Dragoons and a better concave. Stork is pretty much out of this completely. Stork's Reaver goes down. And GG. It's over. Wow, JangBi 3-0ing Stork. I can't even believe it. Like, I don't even know what to say. I would have never expected this. I mean, JangBi really played great. Stork, it looks like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong for Stork. But, I mean, JangBi playing unbelievably. The Manor Pylon, he got that in there. I mean, that was such a tiny window of opportunity to get that in there. And then scouting those 3 gateways, it's almost like he's map hacking.